going, and I gotta go make sure that I have my other property payment made. And I figured after that I'll probably go and head down to the park or something and maybe go take some photographs or something. Just try to keep my mind off some things. Because, I mean, I had to delete all my social media accounts. I had to deactivate everything. Even my new one, because I was trying to get away from all the reminder things that were popping up. I already had a lot of those people in there and who was surrounding them blocked because I would, yeah. But then when I realized that all the shit talking and the gossiping is passed through everybody I had ever went to school with. I think if I had been talking all that shit to all those people, they would know everything I said, but I didn't go around talking shit. So I drove off of social media because it just, what's the point? I'm getting to the point that I'm severing ties, I think, with a lot more people than I really need be. Because even a lot of those people that were around to see and hear and even knew about a lot of what was going on at home, because I've never been the one to... I don't try to ever paint myself perfect, ever. That's why, like, when I did some of these vids showing the various messages and all that shit, you even got to see my shit. There's a lot of things that when I had to prove my innocence, they got to see more than just that, because I've got all her text messages from even the last phone number. I've got the emails, everything, because we didn't have this big toxic relationship. What was toxic and unhealthy was a woman who was constantly trying to get approval from her mother and friends, while she alienated and neglected her relationship. Because why? Because she was ashamed of me for being disabled. That showed definitely, yeah, in a lot of ways. And I feel like she hated me for becoming disabled. Because everything that got really bad all started around when I couldn't work anymore like that. I couldn't do it anymore. Both physically and mentally. And I think she should understand that real well. And how it felt when nobody would fucking listen to her. And how alone she felt through all that. So it's being done to me. The toxic and unhealthy shit that's going on is a woman who has been cheating on her relationship behind her fiance's back with someone else. Constantly neglecting the relationship. Constantly leaving him home alone. Constantly leaving him to wait for her to decide when she wants to make the relationship important. Because she's getting tired of a mother who keeps fucking basically placing her in her sister's shadow. So I'm expendable for all that. I'm the one getting told I'm unhealthy and I'm toxic. Yet I can show everything that I've been doing this entire time, even back before we had that last bad fight, when I was trying to get her to understand, and her sitting there trying to accuse me I'm gonna fucking do all the shit to her. What more proof do you need when you tell me that you fucking been seeing someone else and you've been cheating on me and you fucking demand me to fucking put a roof over your house? You demand me to fucking keep lights on for you. All this shit, and not once did I ever fucking do a thing that you accused me of. What more proof do you need? It got to a point that I'm having to fucking... I've lost everything. Why? Because I'm the toxic one trying to get my mother's approval, and it's affected my relationship. I'm the toxic one because I keep surrounding myself around other people who really don't know shit. I'm the toxic one because I went online and destroyed every fucking friendship she ever had. No, that's all my fault. You can't just get past something when it's affected every aspect of your fucking life. Literally every aspect. It's not my fault that she doesn't know when she needs to actually cut off the real toxic people. When you're being forced to cheat on your relationship, undermine your own relationship, fucking demonize your own fucking fiance to make it, to justify why it's okay to fucking treat them the way you have behind closed doors. To fucking go publicly and tell everybody and humiliate the shit out of him and tell him what kind of big monstrous piece of shit he is when he's been doing nothing but waiting for you to come back around. And then when he's getting tired and he just says, look, you demand that he's supposed to sympathize and understand why, you know, why it hurts you that our son fucking was treating you the way he was, why your mom's treating you the way you were, or the way she was. Constantly trying to get her approval, wanting to, you know, sitting there going, hey mom, guess what? You know, and then having to hear about your sister. The toxic person was your fucking mother. And Kenneth, I think, caught on to that, and it wasn't just you and I. I had my life destroyed because you're just sitting there trying to fucking get your mom's love and attention. Because for her, in order to fucking be a human being, you have to have a lot of money. You have to have a high-paying job. You have to have a nice house. You have to be skinny. You have to have good. You have to be with someone good-looking. She has this really high lifestyle expectation that she forgot where she came from. And anybody that comes from that place, she hates them. The fact that I've dealt with nothing but condemnation and fucking lies behind my back and being treated like shit because I'm disabled. Because I can't do the things that I used to so easily. And that is required by an employer. That is why I've been trying to work for myself. I got lucky with this last job that I had for a little bit there, and then I lost it because of this shit. Because he knew what was going on. He understood my health situation and all that stuff, and he was teaching me how to be able to run the market and all that stuff, so that way, when comes time when I could finally start doing something myself, I would have that experience and know-how. But instead, that got fucked up. Why? Because I'm the toxic one who's trying to get somebody else's approval, when all I wanted her to do was, like, give a shit about us. I get tired of being alone. I got tired of being abandoned by her. And that's why I told her back in May, which doesn't matter because she was already cheating on me in April. When I told her, you got 30 days to just go and all that, because I'm tired of the fact that you continue to allow this hatred to keep going from Kenneth because you won't tell him the truth about your part in what you and Jake did in raising him, and the hatred he has towards me is from you guys. I was never given the opportunity. Yet the one child I was given an opportunity with, he obviously didn't get abused. He obviously didn't have necessarily a shitty childhood. He wasn't fucking dealing with, you know, screaming and yelling and all this shit until you came along. Trying to make everything my fault while you bitched and complained and all this shit, and talk shit about his mom, and then talk shit about me, and talk shit about anybody else, instead of just fucking stop talking shit. If your mom keeps raising the fucking bar, then that's your fucking mom who's being toxic, not me. And the fact that it brought you to the point to start doing things that are completely against your fucking own morals, it says a lot. I've had to sever even some of my more important relationships here over the last basically 24 hours. Because it's gotten to the point that nobody will speak up on my behalf when they know better. I have my doctor's appointment today at 3, so by the time you see this, it'll already have happened. because I am considering certain Oregon laws. There is no quality in life in this, and I don't have that life expectancy. And my health isn't going to get better. So in the end, this might even be a gift for them if I can get that approval. My neurofibromatosis is not going to get better. And being condemned for it all this time and being made out a piece of shit and less than human because I can't go out and just become rich. I can't just go out and go, yeah, I need a business loan so I can start a business, so I can start making an income of myself and work for myself so that I can work within my limitations and run my business around how I can do it. I didn't want to be a burden to another business to have to make all these adjustments to me. I also didn't want to risk dealing with all the shit I dealt with all those places. Working anywhere else. I felt alone at my last jobs, and I've been feeling alone at home nonstop. And when I asked her to leave back in May, she was already fucking cheating on me. She was cheating on me this whole time. Having sex with someone, cheating isn't just having sex with somebody else. It's when you're intentionally fucking going and putting your attention into another human being, putting your efforts into another human being, having to lie to the person that's at home waiting for you to be with them finally, instead of worrying about these people expecting you to be rich. With my kids, I don't care if they're rich. I don't care if they're poor. I don't care about anything. I just want them to be happy. Yes, I want to see them do better than I, but if I'm going to raise a bar that fucking high, if I was in her mother's shoes, I wouldn't be doing that shit. I wouldn't be actively undermining my child's relationship down to even to the point where she's been alienated by her own child and all at different times over being with me. And then you do the same thing, and you got her friends talking shit about Melissa and everything. You got all this shit telling her she's an idiot for being with me because I'm fucking disabled. And the only way they can fucking justify anything is to try and get me to fucking react to something so they can fucking get and go, look, he's a monster. I'm not a fucking monster. I had my entire life destroyed so that some fucking woman can make her mom happy. A woman who got to where she is in less than favorable ways, and yet Melissa can even fucking verify that, considering every time she tried to talk about it, her mom would dismiss it. Just as every time I tried to talk to Melissa about all this abuse that I kept dealing with Kenneth, she would dismiss it. Anytime I tried to talk to her about anything, it would either be minimized, it would be dismissed, or it just turned into a big fight that I'm just being mean, or I'm a piece of shit, or I'm something. I just wanted a fucking relationship. I wanted it to work, and I wanted us to be able to fucking be together again, and not have to watch her fucking be with somebody else behind my back. And at her mother's, to get her mother's approval and her friends. And the only way she could feel not guilty about it is to talk shit and to lie to people. So that way she doesn't look bad for cheating on me all this time. Like I said, all you have to do is scroll down the videos on this channel or go to my Lost in Thought Today channel. And you can go through that and see what I've been doing the whole time. I've been so fucking toxic that I've been doing everything I can to not only keep busy and try to do what I need to do at home and get shit done and all that. I've been trying to go back to work, and the whole time she's been talking shit about me. For what? This has been going on since I went disabled. And there's one vid I haven't decided that right now. I haven't decided to unlock or not. Because it goes all the way back to 2012, 2013. And you can see how our relationship was doing great until other than about the point where Tia and Phil was concerned. We were doing fucking great. And then I ended up disabled. And from there, it all went to shit. Why? Because her fucking family hates disabled people. That was ingrained into our child. That came through in all his messages, which are on one of these vids, which also I had posted on my Facebook before I deactivated everything. I had posted everything on Facebook. There's things on here that isn't on Facebook, and then there's things that are on Facebook that aren't on here. But I realized I don't have anybody. And then those that I thought I had a part of my life, they didn't really give a shit. They just talk shit. While others just watch me drown when they know better. I'm hoping I can get the approval with my doctor because I'm tired of being everybody's fucking piece of shit. I'm tired of being an emotional punching bag for everybody because I'm disabled. So I'm just trying to enjoy what I can, what little moments, and yeah, I'm tired.